Good evening, everybody. Hope y'all having a lovely Monday so far. Let's head on into the live scene. How's everybody doing in regular chat, in horizontal, I should say, and vertical? We're actually going to try out vertical today. And now that I know that most of this stuff is now working, I feel pretty confident that things should be working as intended after getting Twitch working and all that a little while ago. But just quickly double checking some things and making sure it does look like it is in fact vertical on the stream here. And yeah, we're good on this one too. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Welcome in. If you've never been here before, welcome. I'm Z-Man, and welcome to the Soulless World. And today, we are going to be continuing our work, what we did last time here. I don't need these deep slate blocks. I was actually clearing out a shulker because I really don't need some of these blocks at this time. I wanted to kind of give myself a little bit more shulker space because we don't have all that many. I might end up having to go out and do some resource or getting some more shulker shells and all that kind of stuff so we can make more shulkers. But I was starting to kind of empty out some things here, but I do realize that I'm actually going to need a bit of this because we want to, or I want to, emulate the same pattern that we did over here over on that side. So it does look like we use some of the regular deep slate, primarily the regular deep slate, actually. Now I'm looking at this, and then the half slabs for cobble deep slate. That is, in fact, how that is working. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to need some regular deep slate. I think I have some sitting in storage over here. Hi, Stewie. How you doing? I think I should have some regular deep slate right on down over here. Nope, wrong side. Oops. We need to go over here. Here we are. I think 4 stacks will be fine to cover up what we're building. I think I might also have half slabs already. I do. I have a little bit, not a ton, but we're going to use up what we have first before breaking down anything else or anything of the sorts. But I hope everybody had a lovely weekend. I had a pretty relaxed weekend, if I'm being honest. I did go to my friend's diaper party, you know, all had a good time there. You know, doing good things for friends is always a good thing. Yeah. Oh gosh. This is also one of the things we're going to be fixing today, is this issue of mobs spawning down below in here. That is definitely going to be fixed. Tainara, I hope I pronounced that in the vertical chat. Hello, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, so ideally the goal today is to finish building up to this wall over here and then out a bit, probably do a little bit more work with the cap, like the, I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm trying to think of what to say. The supports for, you know, the wall or the ceilings all along the staircase here. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Duh. I think I'm just gonna grab a Silk Touch pickaxe for this because I don't want to use that pickaxe. We got Silk Touch, beautiful. Trying to preserve as much of all the stone that we possibly can, even though we are literally digging out an entire mountain. I don't know what I'm worried about, but I just am, okay? Alright, so one of the things I want to do is actually get this figured out first. Where I want the slabs to be positioned kind of helps outline how this whole thing is gonna look in the end. Hopefully it looks halfway decent. There's my stone cutter. Not gonna use all of it. Also, that's right, we do have the mini blocks in here, but we're not using those yet for anything. So let's go ahead, throw that in like so. Beautiful. You know, I'm just gonna go with it. Doesn't have to be perfect. In my head, I was like, this doesn't look right because it doesn't line up with the other side. It doesn't matter. It gives it a little bit more uniqueness. One of a kind feeling, I guess. Something just got knocked over. I hope that's not my cat getting into something. She has been an absolute feral cat as of late. She's... I don't know the cat that I have anymore. She's become a completely different cat. I mean, obviously, she's growing up still. I mean, she's a little over 3 years old. Still a lot of calming down that she needs to do. If that makes sense. Because, you know, cats can be pretty hyper for a couple years in their early life. You know, zoomies, bursts of energy everywhere. Yeah. It can be a little too much sometimes. But I still love this cat to death. I'd wager that she's gonna make an appearance at some point tonight. Yeah, we're probably not even gonna need 3 stacks of that. Maybe like a stack and a half, maybe? Maybe we'll use up a little more than I thought. I don't know. We'll see. How's everybody else doing? It's been a few days since you have seen me. I did not stream Thursday nor Friday. I decided to, you know, kind of take it easy. The last couple days of the week, adjusting to my new schedule at work because of school. It's fun. I love staying an extra 2 hours after work because of my classes. Always so much fun. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, what was I saying? I'm already forgetting what I said. Okay, so now that we've got that, we can start doing a bit of texturing. Kind of rotating some of the blocks so that they're not fully perfect. I think we'll probably also end up having to throw in a bit of cobbled deep slate at some point. I gotta remember the direction that I put all these blocks in the first place. Alright. Nope, not that. One of the things I genuinely enjoy doing, even though it's the most time-consuming part of building in Minecraft, is texturing. I don't know. I find it to be pretty relaxing. It's something you can just kind of do in the background for builds and all that kind of stuff. Ryan, how's it going? Welcome in the vertical chat. You're trying out shorts feed streaming today. It should be interesting, should be fun, you know, kind of broadening my potential audience, I guess is the right word. But how goes it, Ryan? Yeah, texturing, that's what I was talking about. Almost forgot. I enjoy texturing, even though some people might find it tedious, boring even. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it. Nope, not that way. Alright, got that, and then we're almost done here. Not going to take too much longer to do. We'll actually get rid of that, throw that into there. Probably do a little bit of a blend into here. Get rid of this row of cobbled deep slate. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I do see that skeleton right there. Excuse me, I am trying to build, and you are interrupting, you jerk. Alright, we're gonna sleep. Yeah, definitely today I want to light up the interior once this is all fully covered, which we'll be getting to here very shortly. It will not take a very long time to get this done. Probably like a few seconds at most. And we're done. Awesome. Beautiful. Just gonna throw the basalt into here. Don't need these bones or anything. Kind of annoying. Get rid of those. And now all of this stone and whatnot needs to go back into storage. And then all the cobble deep slate we have is going to go to the roof. I will also have to move Stewie at some point. Stewie, I'm going to give you a proper home. You might just go wander around the front of the mountain. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with you. I should probably show off some of the progress. We are so very close to being done with these custom caverns. I don't know if I want to do it again, or maybe not to this scale. I'm learning the mistakes of doing this, and I'm going to be better for it. But we pretty much only have this one side, this wall, and this wall to do, and this wall's pretty much a third of the way done by this point. But yeah, it's pretty much once we get this done, then and we build out the ceilings, then we can just scale the wall up to meet with that. I think is the way that I want to go about doing this. And then we could do some extra texturing if we so do please on the sides and everything. But once we actually, I'm telling you guys my future plans for this build. Are they subject to change? More than likely. But yeah, once this is all fully covered up and we get all the walls built up, kind of my plan is to build up the mountain and then on the inside just throw a bunch of deep slate there. I'm not going to do any special texturing or anything like that. I'm just going to simply do this. So yeah, you guys are kind of getting my 6-month plan. Because it might end up taking that long. I sure hope it doesn't take that long. But I'm kind of antsy to get on to another project. Have my focus shift somewhere else type thing. Okay, so throw the stone into here. Beautiful. And now, ceiling time. We love ceiling time. I definitely think, including the stuff that I have in my inventory along with the 4 shulkers of deep slate that I do have, we should at least, bare minimum, be able to build up to the wall here. And then maybe we'll be able to build out a bit too. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Kind of my plan with the ceiling too is that we're going to build up to the wall first and then extend outwards. I think is the go-to plan for today. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty solid plan to me. Oh, this is also completely unrelated to this world, but it does tie into the Middle Earth series that I am currently working on. There have been a couple new add-ons a solo developer has been working on outside of the actual main Middle Earth base mod. Factions is one, and armies and recruiting and all that kind of stuff. I think it's Middle Earth Edition's War is the title of it. But with this new add-on that's eventually going to be built in with the mod by the actual developers, recruiting troops and actually sending them off to war and fight things is coming. And I'm planning on adding them into my world so that we can kind of do some experimentation, some testing for this add-on. So I think it'll be really cool and really interesting to kind of do. You know, raise ourselves an army of dwarves, send them, I don't know, to Angmar or whatchamacallits. Mordor. Yeah, Mordor. That's the one I was trying to think of. All right, so that got us pretty much built up to there. I'm thinking I might end up Might as well just take 2 stacks with me, so we don't have to come down here as often, as frequently. What I might end up doing, actually, is... Before we continue with this, figure out the exact height I want this to open up to. Alright, so this is the current ceiling. I'm thinking of extending it up by a few blocks. I think that might be a solid plan, solid idea. You know, make it look super nice. Alright, teammate, welcome back, Super. How are you doing? Hope you had a lovely weekend. We're currently trying to figure out some of the plans for how we're gonna basically bring the wall out to the roof of this chasm chamber. The chamber, that's what I'm trying to think of. Mountain chamber, that's what I was trying to think of. So if we just dig this out a wee bit, we'll get a better idea of how high I want the ceiling to be around the main entrance. Remember I asked you about if you played Magic or not? Now I started playing Magic. That's what we love to hear. Magic is a very fun game. Even if your friends might be super sweaty at it. Cough, cough, Rothrundr. Yeah, we also have to at some point move these animals out from here. Oh crap, I didn't not mean to fall in. But yeah, we have to move these animals. Probably gonna end up putting them out in the pastures of Duskhearth. I'm thinking is the game plan for that. I feel like this needs to be dug out a little bit more. It's fun so far. We love to hear that. Magic is a very fun game. We do have a Discord specifically for Magic the Gathering that me and a few of my friends have. If you're interested in learning more about Magic, playing Magic with people, anything like that. So if you would like that, feel free to let me know. I think it might be a good height. So I wanted to feel like when you're coming through here, I explained this a long time ago, but yeah, go into here and then you come out. The ceiling's not right there, so we might even arch the ceiling a little bit. Maybe, we'll see. Excuse me. Don't sneak up on me like that. Jesus. Name the horse Car. I actually do like that. That's a fun name. Also, I'm too lazy to get Discord. Fair enough. That's fine. I just figured I'd suggest it. Also, I do want to mention stuff for community Minecraft server is on the way. I'm in the process of getting it all set up right now. Mostly until I can actually get the server. I am basically just doing everything in a modern instance for as much as I possibly can do. And then from there, I can hopefully just upload everything to the server and it will work just fine. Double fingers crossed for that. But that might be wishful thinking. We'll see what happens though. All right, it's dangerous up there, so I'm gonna sleep. Oh, cool. If you can make like a community post with your server IP, that would be great. I'm going to have to see about... Because I know community posts can be shown on any like posts feed. I prefer to not just have complete strangers joining in. So if I'm able to kind of check and see who can see my posts, then I'll more than likely go that route. But I just don't want to be plastering this IP around for literally anybody to join in. This is meant for my community, for you guys. So I want you guys to be able to enjoy it. And not have it ruined by other people. Oslam, I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome in the vertical chat. This is nice. Love the stairs. Thank you. I've worked very hard on this entire build. So, we're still very far from being done by any means. We still have a whole mountain to build. A very big mountain at that. But I'm trying to make it feel like an actual dwarven kingdom. To start out, at least. We'll see what happens. I know you can release videos for channel members only, but I don't know about subscribers only. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe... Depending on how many how much interest there even is in the server. I don't want to go into too many details about it because I want you guys to kind of be pleasantly surprised by what I'm doing. So I will mention right now, it is going to be a modded server, but you'll also have the opportunity for vanilla stuff at the same time. Hint at what mods maybe? I'm not going to say anything right now. Just because there's still some work in progress things. But all I'm going to say is probably close to a month ago now, I put out a poll for, you know, what kind of theme the server is going to run through. That's not run through, but like what the theme of the server is going to be, essentially. I might actually do this a bit different from how I'm thinking of it right now. Nope. Give me block. Yeah, basically all I'll say about my server at the moment is that you'll have the opportunity for a vanilla experience and the opportunity for a modded experience. There won't be anything that the players will need to install themselves, I don't think. I love the fact that you just toss your excess trash into the void. Yeah, I mean, there's some things that I really don't try to sort away nearly as much. If it's like mob drops, yeah, I have absolutely no reason to hold on to them. So I'm just like, whip, bye-bye. And then it just disappears forever. Now, to be fair, this is not going to line up perfectly with the other side just because this side's probably, that side's probably built out a little bit further than this one. But so I'm just going to have to do a bit of guesstimating, but I do want to try to keep things relatively centered and symmetrical. 5, 6, 7. So we need to go another, what, 7 blocks on this side, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just playing Hypixel Skyblock while watching because the grind is boring. That's fair. I remember a long time ago when I actually used to play Hypixel Bed Wars with my buddies. Pretty much on a weekly basis, we would stream it with Roth, Soulspawn, and I think Abby would also play with us a little while. I haven't heard from her in a very long time. Hope she's doing well. I love Hypixel Skyblock, like the MMO RPG game inside the server. Yeah, last time I remember it was pretty expansive, like in what you can do, all the different things, all the features, I should say. It's kind of crazy how I've seen things here and there of Hypixel Skyblock, not a lot though. But what I'm hoping happens is, if anybody remembers, because it's been so long, Hightail. I'm really hoping, because I've seen videos about, you know, what's been going on, you know, after the acquisition of from Riot Games, and then, you know, them canceling it, and people being like, wait, this was still a thing. I don't know. I really thought Hightail was going to be like the next big voxel survival block or survival game. But you win some and you lose some. I think it was... this right here. Might even be one more. I guess it doesn't have to be super perfect either. I thought so too, but it turned out to be GTA 6 moment, and the team actually told the truth that the game isn't going to come out. Yeah, but I've seen stuff where the previous owner of Hightail is looking to reacquire the game. And then probably, from what I've seen from the official Hightail news page, YouTube page, was that Simon was going to rebuy Hightail from Riot Games, or the IP or whatever, and then from there he was going to basically work in the legacy engine, and from there release the game, and then obviously put out updates for the game instead of, you know, not updating the game. Like, or I wouldn't say not updating the game, but like how Riot did it was like not putting it out in general. All right, now I'm going to try to round out this this part of it. All right, cool. I think that'll work. Fill this part in. We got a few creepers down there. I actually do kind of need the gunpowder. Yeah, I need the gunpowder. Ah, it must have fallen. Don't you dare blow up. I would cry. Or, ow! Now you guys are seeing why I need to light this damn place up. Even though I have quite a few lanterns and stuff, I just need to like lanterns, candles, all that stuff. I have it around here. But I need to put like actual lampposts and stuff to hopefully prevent as much mob spawning that's occurring. But yeah. What streaming software do you use? Because I might stream some Hypixel Skyblock in the future. I just use OBS. I mean, it's really user preference. I've used Streamlabs. I've used OBS. I personally prefer OBS. Should have thrown out that trash. Yeah, I mean, I do have some bones here that I don't need, so. Bye-bye. Ah! Yeah, this is a literal mob spawner. And I don't even need to rebuild the one that I have. Ah! I literally don't care about any other mobs, but if any of these creepers blow up my stuff, I will be pissed. The only thing I don't throw out is gunpowder, but like string, bones, bows, arrows, I toss those. Just because I have a massive supply of them already. It's looking like I might need to whatchamacallits, make some more make some more rockets. I also need to grab more deep slate. I try so hard to, like, I do spend a lot of time doing the resource gathering, and then like when I'm doing massive things like this, where I'm just placing down a layer of deep slate, I realize I need to do more because I don't want to spend too much time doing any resource gathering or anything like that on the stream because it's just so boring. You know what else is massive? My city. Absolutely. This is a pretty massive city. I mean, in reality, we're barely scratching the surface of the potential for this build. I mean, we've only really focused on a specific section. Because if you guys remember from when we talked with Roth a little while ago, he was talking about how, you know, put in some balconies and such for the dwarven homes and stuff, like in the side here. And, you know, just kind of make it look a little more populated, a little more busy. So we definitely have to do that. Putting in some more dwarven homes. We just have to do a whole ass throne room too. Like, it's not it's not a you know, easy process, especially building this all by myself. Makes it a little more difficult per se. Hello? OBS? Why? Red score. Hello, welcome in. Hate the Gen Z hairstyles, particularly that curly pompadour remix they do. Looks like they have poodle ass on their heads. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't fully understand the hairstyles either. Then again, I can't pull off any hairstyles anyways because I'm partially bald. But, you know. Is there like dwarven villagers that you could populate the place with? Ideally, what I wanted to do was actually do some block bench stuff, create some models and everything that I could do that for. But I did find this NPC mod that I might consider throwing on the server, and as like a you know, incentive for people to be channel members and everything like that, they can get their own NPC in the city, or, you know, in the future, whenever we do get more settlements and everything, you can choose where you want to put it and everything. Cool guy, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? I missed you. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I missed you too. I never see you in chat anymore. Right now we're just putting in a ceiling for our dwarven kingdom. I've been busy. Sorry. No worries, dude. We're all busy nowadays. If it's not one thing, it's another. But such is the way of life. I'm a millennial. My choices are skater do, can pull it off, emo, too well adjusted, long, looks funny and too high maintenance, and short. I'm rocking a fade. Nice. Yeah, pretty much the only thing my hair does anymore is it just goes poof. So, not too much growing up here. So I pretty much just do a fade on the sides whenever I get my hair cut. Alright, we're almost done filling in this section, which is great. Have you found yourself a girl or not yet? Nope. I don't even care at this point in time. I'm happy by myself. I will be back a bit later. Poof hair is W. Listen, I actually kind of hate it though. I hate my poofy hair. Alright, I'm actually thinking we'll build out these layers first. I bet it looks dope. No, it does not. I spent too much time rewatching old Vines today. Listen, Vines are the freaking best. Okay? If you don't like Vines, you're not a millennial. Even though I'm technically not a millennial. Alright, I think that will work. So now we just need to fill this part in. Fidget Story cooking pot sounds ASMR for y'all. The issue is, since she's not American, the paperwork we are dealing with is insane. I can imagine. Trying to get a citizenship nowadays is difficult. But we're not going to get into it, because this is a non-political space. We like to talk about games and have fun. All right. So from here, oh, you still gotta fill in this side. Duh. Oh God. I'm now seeing all those mobs down there. Yeah, it's gonna be a freaking headache to deal with. At least when we get this covered up, we could take a pause to build some lanterns down there. Or lampposts, I should say. And probably some lanterns. I'm trying to get residency in Korea. The question that we have to deal with now is the citizenship status of any children we produce. Oh. I feel like Korea wouldn't be too bad of a place to live, in all honesty. Sometimes I watch Hydrocam. They do a lot of football with memes. We like football around here. All right, once again out of deep slate in the inventory. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Oh no. Trying to make sure nothing sneaks up on me. No, 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 no. Son of a bitch. Jesus. Alright, now I know there's a third creeper hanging around here somewhere. Aha. Mr. Skeleton's coming over here to say hi. I was kind of hoping you were just going to fall off, but no. Koreans love paleness. I'm so pale I glow at night. Jesus. Alright, so we got that figured out. Well, mostly. We just need to finish that. One country I don't want to live in is North Korea. I feel like that goes for a lot of people, if I'm being honest, cool guy. Alright, so we got pretty much two... we do have two shulkers left in shulkers, obviously. But not... two shulkers worth of deep slate and whatever we have in our inventory. That's what I wanted to say. I can't travel to China. Actually, yeah, I'm trying to understand that myself. Why wouldn't you be able to travel to China? Unless the Chinese just hate South Koreans that much. How to call them in a web journal that used to criticize their government. Well, that'll do it too. That will definitely do it, actually. My baldness is showing. Why is my thing so bright? That's what I want to know. There we go. I was looking kind of pale there for a second. Turn that down a bit. Nope, too dark. Also, if you guys might not have noticed, I did a little bit of cleaning up my office. You guys obviously wouldn't have seen that, but I got some background lights that I've had for the longest time now that were originally up against this wall when my setup was against this wall, but now I have proper lighting for streaming. So now I have some background lights. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed or not, but I like them. They're pretty much just drop lights that I've been wanting to utilize a bit. Haven't had the opportunity to do so. I heard Roth is going to give you and Soul First Edition Black Lotus each. He better. Just so I can immediately sell it. Why not keep it? Because I want money. Oh. Didn't want to do that. Have you seen the slate truck? I have not. What is the slate truck? Ah! Help! I'm falling. Insert Mr. Krabs money meme. Money! 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 It's a very bare bones 20k EV. Oh, you know what? I might have heard about it, actually. I haven't heard much about it. But I do remember hearing of it. If that's a proper terminology I want to use. Listen, right now I have myself a 24 Honda HR-V that I am very happy with and still financing, so I'm trying to get that paid off as soon as possible so I can get that massive amount of debt off my plate so I can pay off other things. I think I might just actually... Yeah, we'll just do this. I'm driving a 99 Chevy Lumina. I'm looking to purchase a 69 GTO and restore it. Okay. Okay. I like old vehicles. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm not a huge car person. I don't know. I'm not super mechanically inclined, but even then, I know some people just have an appreciation for older cars and whatnot. It's just not for me. I know my little brother, he goes to like car shows and stuff and takes pictures for people. But I don't know, it's not for me. Do you think the Packers will win this year? I can certainly hope and dream. So it'd be fun to watch. Realistically speaking, though, probably not. I still feel like we need some major help on defense yet. So before we can even think about Super Bowls, defense needs help, some help. A little bit of help. I think we're a lot closer to the prospect of a Super Bowl than I'm giving credit. Mostly because of having, you know, a pretty solid offense. And now that we actually finally have a wide receiver 1 in our rookie, I think that will help us a ton for sure. I want the Saints to win. I'm sorry, bud, but I'm not going to be surprised in the slightest if the Saints have the worst record in all of football this year. Hate to break your heart, but I'm just spitting facts. I should probably also preface, my one cousin is a Saints fan, and he is absolutely insufferable. So I do not want the Saints to win. Panthers or Cowboys, will not the Saints. You think the Cowboys? This is our year. I'm calling it now. Week 3, Dak Prescott gets hurt again. And then they finally drop him. Here to hear first, folks. I'm not very mechanically inclined or even a car guy. I just don't like how modern vehicles look. I mean, fair. I feel like that's a very valid reason. Although, to that, I would also say, I don't know if... Like, obviously, older cars, they don't last super long unless you obviously have the money to pay for all that. I certainly don't. Got a skeleton here. Oh, I still have to fill in a side. Oops. How did I forget to fill this in? I feel dumb. That's a one-star rating, not their logo. What do you mean? Oh. It just clicked in my head what you meant there. Cool guy. All right. Good news. We still have quite a bit of... hold on a second. I'm being attacked. Alright, we're gonna sleep really quick. After we take care of this guy. Jesus. I'm dissing the Cowboys. We all diss the Cowboys around here, man. Cowboys suck. Alright, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Don't need that, don't need that. Keep the gunpowder. Okay, so one of the main things we need to fix is our lighting issues. Now, what I'm thinking of doing, potentially, is we can either do... I want to still do some lampposts, but I'm thinking of doing some hidden lighting too. Hidden lighting could be pretty cool to do, actually. I'm going to throw gunpowder in there for now. Let me go get my lanterns. Notice the Panthers and the Cowboys both suck. I don't know about the Panthers, if I'm being honest. I think they will have a resurgency year this year. I don't think they'll be like top 10 team or anything by that. Because they still have some major issues to deal with on the defensive side of the ball. But I definitely think with an improvement from year 2 to year 3 for Bryce Young, there could be some interesting games that the Panthers will play this year. I hope the Chiefs don't make it to the Super Bowl this year. We all hope that. Let's be real. We don't want to see the Chiefs there anyways. Alright. I'm going to go find some gray sheep. Or find some oxeye daisies. Oh, here's a gray sheep. What? Ah, that's a light gray. I need regular gray. Now that I think about it, a flower farm might not be the worst thing in the world to potentially get at some point. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. I think the... Yeah, it's light gray. I need gray. Gray dye. I guess... Yeah, that makes the most sense. Are there any squids? Oh, there's a whole bunch over here. Get back here, squid! How's Roth's castle? It's going along really well. He has a lot of neat plans. He's been showing me a lot of the plans that he has for his castle. I don't think since last I saw it, there's been anything special done to it. Okay, I need to get... Stop drowning! Yeah, I don't think there's been too many major additions since the last time we checked it out. Oh, we also got a drowned boy. Hello. How's it going? Search running. I haven't seen it in a while. He will be streaming tonight at 8:30. Maybe earlier, depending on how early his child goes to bed. But he does stream with me still on Mondays. This river is like perfect for the most part because it's pretty easy to get the whatchamacallits, the squids. Oh, well, I guess that works. I probably didn't need to get this many, but oh well. All right, now, actually, no. We want to go over to this one. Oh my God. What have I done? Oh, man. Actually, I might have some bone meal sitting around in one of these chests. No? Okay. Oh boy, 2 stacks of gray dye. I don't think I'm gonna need that much. Well, actually, we never know. We might need some gray dye for the glass, for stained glass. I really need to at least light up some spots. We're getting there. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Let's head on over here to where we have some sheep. Oh. If Froth needs to re-dye the sheep, he can re-dye them. But I want the dark gray wool. Damn it. They're all naked. All the sheep are naked now. How much wool do I get for it? Not a whole lot. Although, I think this might be enough. Oh. This might be enough gray carpets. Maybe. But kind of the game plan is to put some hidden lighting on the floors, but we'll still have some lanterns around for, or lampposts, I should say. Some lampposts. Actually, now that I think about it, another thing we might be able to do too is upside down stairs. Maybe? That one might be a little bit more difficult to do. But I need sticks. That's what I need. That's what I was getting wood for. I need sticks. For torches. And then... Actually, we can go up this way. So to cover up this hole here, but it's fine. I'm still trying to think of what to do with this back wall here. But we do have our iron farm here now. It's very convenient. Yeah, we almost have 2 double chests worth of stuff. That should be enough. I think. We'll see. Well, I do have to sleep. And this place is probably riddled with mobs, as expected. Ouch. Just take them on one at a time. Oh my good gracious. Why are there so many skeletons? Alright, we're gonna sleep. Holy crap. I'm gonna check something really quick. I think we're good. Alright. Get rid of some of this junk. Some of the junk we don't need. We can get a ton more iron, so I really don't care too much about it. But like specifically like back around here. Like just throwing down some torches and a gray carpet. It works. Oh, has the kitty come to grace her presence? Don't scratch the chair. How many times do I have to tell you? Say hello to the fans. Say hello to everybody. Can you say hello to everybody? Can you wave? Yes, you'll wave. Such a good girl. Sometimes. And her claws is dug into my shoulder. Are you a shoulder cat now? Huh? You a shoulder cat now? She always wants attention at the worst times. Always. But yeah, some of this hidden lighting I definitely want to do. Because I don't want to like it's kind of blocking. The sun's kind of making this process a little bit harder than it needs to be. What? You giving me head bops? Want to give me a kiss? Did y'all see that? I love this cat to death. I got 2 cats who are needy. Yeah, she's a needy kitty sometimes. Yeah. You're a needy kitty, but I still love you. Yeah, I still love you. Even though you get the zoomies at 3 AM and then jump on my balls while I'm sleeping, that's not fun. I think for now, just until we figure out what we want to do lighting wise along here, I'm just going to put some torches. Do you see this motherfucker? She's literally clawing at my chest right now. That's gotta hurt. It does. It hurts very much. Oh god. That creeper is hiding right behind that zombie. Oh, that was so close. I would not have been happy about that. I don't think I put that pumpkin there. If I'm going to be 100% with y'all. I think the Endermen are playing games with me. Along with that melon. Should probably turn off Enderman griefing. Feel pain just thinking of your cat jumping on your balls. Yeah. Bro. I know I need to throw away these cans, but still. Do you want some attention? Hmm? Been begging for attention. Mwah. She's like, Father, I hate you for doing that. Go on, get down. Yeah, blocks that aren't necessary. You gotta love it. Okay, let's see here. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Have to be kind of sparing with these torches, but it's fine. These do stick out like a sore thumb, which I kind of hate, but we really don't have that many other options to work with. I think before we actually get started, I'm gonna go grab some water and stretch my legs. I think that sounds like a pretty solid idea. So I'm gonna block myself off. Hopefully nothing gets to me. But we're going to do a short BRB, everybody. So go ahead, stretch your legs as well. Grab a snack, hydrate yourselves, do whatever you need to do. We will be back in just a few. All right, everybody, I have returned. Sorry, I ended up getting a snack myself because I got a wee bit hungry there. But yeah, it's lantern building time. So if you guys remember, this is the lantern design we wanted to kind of go with here. So we're gonna need some tuff, we're gonna need some buttons, and quite a bit of spruce. I'm over here talking to my chat, damn it, leave me alone. Yeah. This is the design we want to go for. So that's what we're gonna do, is build a few of those around the surrounding area. Just kind of put them where we feel like they will fit. Be right back. All right, cool guy. We'll see you when you get back. Also, I think it's up there. Definitely don't want that dropping in on my head. I still have to figure out what to do for this corner here. I did say I potentially wanted to put in a shop, but we shall see. We shall see what we want to do with that. So which I think it was, yeah, this one has all of our spruce in here. Just throw our deep slate in there for now. Take a stack. Is there any tuff in there? Yes, there was. I heard it fall. I was like, I do not want to fall victim to this again. So I'm probably going to end up having to put down some string on top of these shops just to prevent the mobs from spawning super frequently or at all. Would be ideal. So for the tuff, I think our stone cutter's over here. We do have a bit of chisel tuff here, so we don't need to use all of it. But chisel tuff, gonna need some buttons too. Yep, there we go. Alright, so that goes down. Throw that down. Oh. You bastard. Leave me alone. Well, let me tell you, if I had all the money in the world, I would not buy a Ferrari. That's fair. I don't think I would either. Where the heck is my... crafting bench? Don't know what I did with that. I'm just gonna put some torches down. Ow! For fuck's sake, my guy. Let me have a moment of peace. Alright, that'll be fine. Sure. Sure, that works and is totally logical. I need spruce fences. guess I can always just make another crafting bench. Sprucey Spruce. Spruce Springsteen. Ah, get it? It's funny. Laugh. Sure, we'll start with that. Did you know Lamborghini started off as a tractor? I did know that, actually. I did, in fact, know that. All right, got some stairs, got these, got a few more trap doors. I need fences. Beautiful. That should be plenty. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking, do what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cat, you better not be scratching up my damn couch. She does not like to listen. All right, hopefully I built this right. So that goes on like so. Oh, I also need slabs. That's what I almost missed. Lamborghini started making sports cars because of Ferrari. The guy that owned Lamborghini tractors at the time bought a Ferrari and had a clutch malfunction. But the owner of Ferrari brushed him off because it was the driver, not the car. See, I knew they started as tractors. I did not know that much, though. Okay, so that has to go like that. The half slab there. And trap door here. Make sure that all lines up. I should probably have grabbed some chains. Do I have chains somewhere? Oh, there's some lanterns. I guess it won't be super hard to make some chains, though. Screw it, we'll just do the entire damn stack. But my inventory is getting full. Bye-bye, melons. So put a chain down and then a lantern. One, two, three, four on the fourth block out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. I'm hearing a bunch of mobs, and I have a feeling they're underneath this floor. I was right. Ah! Oh no, bat! I'm so sorry. I'm an asshole. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop scratching the chair. Swear, this cat is driving me nuts. just gonna light this up a bit because I did have the intention of lighting all this up so that when I eventually put in the mob farm again, it's gonna go underneath the main platform. So, yeah. Fun fact. Just gonna put a tough block there. I truly do not care. Feels bad about tossing this, but I truly do not need it right now. Nor that I. Alright, so this is facing inward. Actually, I think it'll be interesting to do like a lantern facing lantern type deal, if that makes sense. If I can even build, first and foremost. Can I not do it if... There. Don't know what's so hard about that. So that goes there, that goes there. Make sure that all looks nice. Chain, lantern. So then this one's going to look towards that one. Dude, you better not be knocking the magic cards off the table. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. You leave the magic cards alone. Leave them alone. You hear me? You leave the magic cards alone. They're mine. Okay? They're mine. Alone. Also, just because I can, I'm gonna have myself a little bit of an alcoholic drink. A little drinky drink. I was cleaning on Sunday, and I happened to open a backpack, and it's just full of alcohol. Where from? I'm not entirely sure. But it was a backpack full of alcohol, so I was not going to complain. A half slab, boom. Okay, so then this lantern here. Ooh, I almost forgot the. Almost forgot the buttons. Not on the floor, on the block. I really wish they would add deep sleep buttons. I feel like that's something that's like just a missed opportunity. Okay. Just had to remember which way it has to go. Not that way, you silly goose. I need you to go this way. Also, I did want to mention, I did notice we got a couple new subscribers while we were in the BRB screen. So, whoever did subscribe, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Z fam. Also, just want to say, these months of July and August, I put out a post about it being sappy and everything like that already, but these past couple months, for me, ever since surpassing 1,000 subscribers, has just been kind of unreal to an extent, because after all these years of putting out content and it not really going anywhere, and then I'm finally starting to get some traction and everything like that, it feels unreal to me that more and more people are continuing to enjoy my content. And to be fair, it also does help, you know, consistently uploading and basically putting out enough content to where people can discover me on their feeds and everything. Which I also want to preface as a huge thing about it, but for me, it just feels unreal. So 3 from this side. So 1, 2, 3. 3. Yeah, like that. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that has been supporting me. I truly am eternally grateful for each and every single one of you. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Beautiful. Next couple lanterns here. Nope, wrong spot. I probably should get my whatchamacallits, my axe. Son of a gun! Awesome. Also, I guess before I forget, we should probably hop into Discord.
Lizard.
Lizard. So that way we don't have to put nearly as many lanterns up here. Yeah. There's not a lead on here. Stewie, what have you been up to? You breaking off your lead? What a silly little goober. He's so silly. I mean, he does primarily hang around here now that I'm noticing. It's not like getting lost anywhere or anything like that. Okay, so we got this going for us now. Honestly, don't think I need this. What about this? We might want to keep this part or even just adjust it over a block. We can always get Roth's opinions too. Oh, right. The one thing I did want to try. We can even do half slabs now that I think about it. Where, oh, where is my stuff for me? What did I do with... Ah, I put my deep slate back. Right. So I wanted to see if we could potentially do stairs instead. Because I think stairs allow light to pass through. I think. So not actually does... I don't think that's going to work. And then we can't put that on there because then we just have a random block missing. Yeah, I mean, there's just a whole lot that we need to kind of play around with. I think the next part we'll work on is here. This one might be a little more difficult to work with because of how narrow this is. There's not a whole lot of space behind. Yeah, this one might be a little more difficult. I'm thinking what I want to do. Right. Creepers are spawning. I think we're gonna put a lantern here. Probably gonna have to make some more fence gates here pretty quick. Running out of those. Probably some more trap doors as well. Didn't realize we were going through a lot of those too. There. Alright, so that goes there. That lights this up a bit. I think we'll just end up putting another lantern here. Obviously, it doesn't have to be super perfect or anything. We might even put it here instead. My nose really itches. See, I'm used to having the beacon effects for insta mining, and I don't have them. So it's like I go to click once, and then it's like, oh, I need to hold it down. Right. Right. Alright, so like back here. Well... Nope. Could put a lantern hanging off this way. I feel like that might be a bit better than just doing the hidden lighting. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need another, or need more trapdoors. Beautiful. How's chat doing? You guys hanging there having a good time? What are you guys' thoughts on the build so far? I've fallen. Also gonna need more trapdoors. Should have noticed that, but I did not. What a shame, what a shame. Dude, I'm not gonna tell you again. Leave the magic cards alone. Alright, I'm going to remove some of these lanterns just to kind of see what kind of lighting we're going to be working with. Do you think a lantern here would be good? Probably just a few lanterns along the backside. This one can hang over this way. These two can go off this way. And then these couple lanterns. I might just do that. Dude! Get down! Come here. I swear. This cat wants to irritate me sometimes. Okay. Let's do this. I forgot some buttons. So I should probably place them down. I should probably also hang the lantern up. Right. Right. To be fair, since we don't have much space here, we very well could just do a singular lantern, hang it off this way. That could work, actually. Yeah, I need more spruce trapdoors. You know what? I haven't really worked with chiseled bookshelves all that much. We might have to do something with that. Or those. Okay, that's a bit better. Seriously? I'm gonna go grab my axe really quick. I should have grabbed it from the very beginning, but I did not. So far, I think we've mostly fixed our light issues. So, or block. Mobs can only spawn on light blocks 0. I think even in these darker spots, it doesn't get that dark. Obviously, the bridge is fine. Why? Oh, not free cam. Wrong keybind. That away, grab my axe, and we might as well go to sleep. Let me see, we got a spider here. Let's go ahead and build these lampposts because mobs are gonna just gonna start spawning like crazy. Alright, then we'll... So for this spot, we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. 1, 2. Placeholder for a shop. I'm thinking we'll put one more lantern back here. Probably like right here. Beautiful. All right, now back over here, we need to put a couple of lanterns or lamp posts. God, I don't know why I cannot seem to say lamp posts. Make sure that yeah, I did. Okay. Where the hell did you come from? Literally, where did you come from? Ah, I see. I see where you came from now. Oh, man. Okay. I think we're at a very good point now where this is pretty lit up. Obviously at nighttime we'll get a better understanding of like where mobs could be spawning and whatnot. I'm just gonna put a lane thing down in there. My only main concern is through here. So client or yeah, lights from blocks is fine. Doesn't dip below 3, which is good. Right around in here is got 1 right here, but they need a 0. So we might get away with this here. But for now, that's fine. Okay, so now that all of this is done and out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and start working on... Let's see. Yeah, we'll throw that into... You know what? Screw it. We'll just do that. And then put these other shulker boxes out of my inventory so they're not taking up too much space. I don't know what has been up with me lately, but I've just been feeling super tired. Like, I don't think it's work or anything like that. I mean, it could very well be. But I've also just, I guess I haven't been sleeping the best. Alright, we gotta... I found the creeper, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. Honestly, yeah. Well, I think probably what we'll do for tonight is... We'll use what we have deep slate wise to cover up as much of this as possible. I might also be feeling a bit tired a little more often than not, is because of my cutback on caffeine. I've been trying to not drink nearly as much caffeine, but I'm definitely feeling it today. So I think we're just going to start from this section here and build out that way. I don't know. Maybe we'll have enough to do the one side, but we definitely won't have enough for both sides. Definitely not. Okay. Nope, not that block. Sure, we'll just do that. My hope is that this will end up looking halfway decent from the bottom side here. You know, kind of make it look like the roof is in fact sloped a bit. And just to kind of double check that, let's see. I mean, I guess it doesn't, we won't tell too much from this without, you know, this arch being here at some point. Ross should be getting here relatively soon, I think. Sweet. That's looking pretty alright. Quasar Beam, hello. Welcome in on the vertical chat. How you doing? Yeah, we're trying vertical streaming now on, or shorts feed streaming is the proper term. But we're trying it. We'll see how it goes. But how you doing? Good, thank you. Do you know the Roblox game 99? I do not play Roblox, so I would not know what you are talking about. I feel like we're gonna be dealing with a shit ton of mob spawns from down below. Gonna have to light that up a bit, and eventually it'll be lit up. Right now we're just finishing up the ceiling for our cavern. So far, it does not seem like we're really getting any mob spawns, which is an awesome thing to see. I think we finally got that all figured out. So we're gonna go ahead and go to sleep. What's wrong? Where's Roth? He's late. Rothrunda is late. Man. I gotta remember to pull up the other chat so I can actually see what you guys are saying over there. All right. We're almost out of whatever we have in our inventory. We are out, actually. Yes, yes, we are. Here's a wee bit more. Then we'll have whatever's left in that shulker. Which, now I'm thinking about it, we might not have enough to actually finish this today. Will we? No, probably not. I was thinking to myself, well, maybe we will. I doubt it. Ah, there he is. Starting to think he wasn't going to show up. I was going to be very sad. We gotta bust his balls a little bit. Oh, hey, Bach, what's going on? Welcome in. How you doing? Been a minute since I've seen you on the chat over there in the in the shorts feed. How's it going? good. Yeah, I've been gone. You know, it happens. Life gets busy. And I'm a very understanding person. Forgiving? Not so much. Understanding? Maybe. I'm just kidding. Okay. How much more? Yeah. I deleted YouTube to get away from my phone for a bit. Okay. All right. And my football season started playing defensive end this year. I wish you the best of luck. I remember playing defensive end. I got an assisted sack once. It's great. I did also get a fumble recovery one year. Was so close for a touchdown, but the adrenaline crash happened at like the 5-yard line. I ended up getting tackled. It was sad. Could have gotten a freaking touchdown. Would have been great. But alas, didn't happen. You know, totally would have gone pro if I didn't mess up my knee or anything. I'm kidding. I'm too short to have gone pro. Not actually, no, not really. I'm not in shape to go pro. We'll put it that way. I think we're... Oh, never mind. We still have a few more stacks in our inventory. Ooh, I don't know, chat. We might actually get an opportunity to fill in this section here. Sometimes I miss playing football. Just because I was in the best shape of my life, obviously. But at the same time, like, I could not have played in college. Going into college, I was like maybe 170. 5'6", 170, not a good combo. And I was not any skilled to be like a wide receiver or a safety or a corner or anything defensive for that matter. We had a jamboree for football. My team beat every single team in the league. Well, that's good at least. Yeah, the high school I went to, they have a pretty solid football program now. Of course,
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be.
Hey, bud.
I was not expecting that. Holy shit. Oh, I'm crying right now. Is that the new sound for whenever anybody loses a magic?
Maybe.
That would be funny. What was that? That was Roth joining the VC. Bach. You know, with him, you never really know what's gonna happen.
My favorite thing to do is just join a voice call with Zman and play a sound clip to get any kind of reaction at all.
It worked this time. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Hi, Roth. How's it going? I made progress on the mob farm. It's lit up now. I don't know.
I finally figured out a way how to light up my castle hallway without killing the vibes. Because usually it's just like, oh, hide things under stuff. Like I was just gonna do jack-o'-lanterns under moss carpet, but like it kind of bleeds through with the shaders on, and I was like, I can't do that. But I figured out if I do jack-o'-lanterns, drop it a block, put a trapdoor on top of it, like on the top half of the block.
Okay.
A carpet on top of that, then the light doesn't really bleed through, but it still obviously lights up everywhere.
Interesting. Yeah. Placeholder torch is there. Yeah, it's been a very boring night, if I'm being 100% honest.
Yeah.
It's just been a lot of block placing, but I think I might be able to cover one half of my chasm up fully, which will be nice, but I have to then get more deep slate to build up the walls and everything. So that's gonna be fun. Fun. Yeah, I think I got the last bit of deep slate that I have. And then I hate to say it, but I might pop off for the night because I'm very tired. I don't know. I've been very tired lately. So I've also just not been sleeping well.
Fair.
You know, it probably doesn't help when I sleep on a couch. I really need to clean off my bed. school starts Wednesday. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Bach, because I've already started, and I only hate myself a tiny bit.
Yeah, Waffles semester started today as well.
Good luck, Waffle. What is she going for her degree again?
Social work.
Ah, okay. I don't know, chat. We might actually have enough deep slate.
A reason it seems like progress is going slow on the castle is because it is. No, but like every time I expand the castle outward, it delays me building it up because then I go back and do the stuff that's on the new schematic on the lower levels that I've already done previously.
Right.
I think that's why part of the time it doesn't seem like I'm making a ton of progress.
Yeah, I mean, at least for me, why I feel like my build has been taking forever too is mostly because I've taken on the task of doing all the kind of, at least these last couple streams, I realized that I've been doing like stuff that I could have been doing off camera, but I hadn't planned to do anything else really.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I basically spent probably close to about 2-ish hours of my time tonight just placing blocks and not working on like anything major.
Yeah. That's like, I feel like where video things would be a lot better, because it's like you're just like, and also like for me as well, like, okay, I'm building up more of the same old castle wall with the deep slate, but first I have to place the stone behind it so that way I can get the sideways, or the sideways version of the block.
Right.
Just kind of tedious.
It is a lot of tedious work, but at the same time, it's work that needs to be done.
Yeah. I wish I could like time lapse it in real life, you know?
Right.
Like hit the fast forward button.
Yeah, but it's like there's things I could be doing, like doing the details for what you suggested last time was like those little pillars or whatever coming off of the walkways to help support the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like I could totally be building those, But at the same time, I gotta know where my ceiling is gonna lie before I do that.
Yeah, that was an issue that I was running into with some of this stuff. It's like, okay, I need to expand the castle and build out this area, but before I can build this area, like, before I could just slap a roof on top of this main hallway, I needed to figure out other parts of the castle first. And yeah, it was just kind of... And then it, like, being, like, the throne room hall, for the most part, building, like, just freehand. And then some of the other stuff just kind of going at it, and then planning out the rest of it in creative and trying to blend them together.
Right.
And like some things don't line up how I would have wanted them if I had planned out the entire thing from the start.
Right,
But
yeah.
that's why I'm like, I feel like last week I probably spent like, I don't even know how much time in creative on my creative copy of the world, just playing around trying to figure stuff
Well,
out.
it's cheating. He's in creative.
Not on this world.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
But I don't know. It was probably like 8 hours or something over the course of the week. But yeah, I'm just trying to push to get this castle planned out, because it'll take me way longer to build it in survival, obviously.
Well,
even when
yeah.
I know what I'm doing. But then once like this is fully planned out, then I can start fully planning out other stuff, while I'm still, like, not obviously at the same time, but like on different days, planning out while I'm finishing this on stream in creative in my own time. I can start fully planning out another build, and I think that will make things go a lot smoother.
Yeah. Also, I thought I was gonna have enough deep slate for this section, but I'm not, and now it's gonna make me sad because it's only a small section that needs deep slate for coverage. I'm just like, eh.
Back to digging.
And it's like, it's something that's like, maybe I could put it off till, maybe I could just finish it off camera. But yeah, I don't know. Sometime in my last 44 blocks. I only need like 3 to 4 stacks. Do I just finish it? I think I just have to finish it. Oh!
Hey, this castle turned out way bigger than I originally thought it would be, which I'm kind of glad, because I wanted there to be a big expensive scale, and like I feel like maybe I'm
Right.
50% to 2/3 the way done with it in creative.
Yeah, it's...
Because I need to figure out the rest of everything that goes around the courtyard, and bunch of interior stuff. My favorite. And then, yeah, I gotta build like outer walls for it, like a gate system and all that. Whatnot. A little bit of custom terrain around it because half my castle is currently floating in the air.
Right.
And then I also have to do the actual city, town, village, whatever you want to call it, around this place.
Yeah.
Cobra Bite, welcome in. What is up? Not much. Boys.
The sky.
The sky. My pants.
You know what? I'll say it. My will to live is a little bit up.
That's good.
Ooh. I don't need the tough.
More diorite.
If you need diorite, please, for the love of God, take some, because I do not need it.
I have some, I just didn't have, like, it's just 30 blocks away
Oh.
in my other mess of stone stuff.
Ah, gotcha.
Lightly candles. Good news, Z-Man, I took basically a shulker box of honeycomb because I'm gonna need a lot of candles.
Let's go. At least it'll be used up.
You do have a question before I propose a tailored something? You what now?
Huh?
What Minecraft do I usually play? Well, I usually stream Minecraft like 2 to 2.5, maybe 3 hours. Occasionally I've done a 4-hour stream every week. And then I probably spend at least a few hours in creative.
Yeah. That's good. It's good that you're doing that. Fire Dev, yo, what's going on? Welcome in. How you doing? We're just doing a little bit of resource gathering currently to finish up.
That's I think that was removed.
Yeah, we're just getting a little more deep slate to fill up this roof. I'll come back after a few hours. I'll submit and like. I hope he means like and subscribe. I don't want you to submit to me. I don't have minions around here. Really hope I grabbed enough resources for this. How much you want to bet I didn't? Because knowing my luck, I didn't. It's going to be a tight.
You want to make a GUI pack tailored to me? I'll make it free. Doing this because I'm
GUI pack.
I just currently use the vanilla tweaks.
I personally prefer. Well, normally it's darker, but I also haven't updated my vanilla tweaks for 1.21.6 yet. Oops.
Yeah, words are not forming in my brain right now. I have the dark version of it. I think it looks nicer.
That's what I prefer.
Also have a colored selector. My hotbar makes it easier to try and see where
Wait,
my
colored selector.
yeah, like the box that moves across your hotbar.
Oh,
The way you selected on mine is blue.
gotcha. I forgot that you could change that actually. All right, we're gonna see how this looks. I mean, aside from that corner that needs to be filled in, this is actually starting to feel like a cavern.
Oh, you were gonna say castle at first, and I was like, that's what I'm making.
No, I think this looks really nice. We obviously need to open this a bit more. You know, close in the walls a bit. But I'm happy with this.
Is there specifics for your hearts and hunger or anything? I mean, I like the vanilla ones, to be honest. Really need a GUI pack. So.
Maybe next time I'll work on some more terraforming. Hey, yo. Thanks for subscribing, FireDev. I really appreciate it. The alerts came through on mainstream, but not my shorts feed. Oop. I don't know if you can do alerts specifically like that on the shorts feed or not, but still appreciated. Let's go see if much else has been added. Oh, Wrath.
Yes.
Oh, you're over there working on your wall. Hey, I think those leaves might be in the way, bud. Ah!
Yeah. This is the new expansion.
Is this the one that I've seen or no?
No. I don't think.
Into Weston. I saw the one that you did for in here.
Yeah.
With like the
That's
upper level.
basically still the same.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see I started on the upper level. That's from last stream. And then I made this whole entire expansion. So that's why it's getting delayed.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Holy crap. But yeah. It's looking very nice, bud. So, is this gonna... Oh, I see. This is gonna be like a staircase or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think that's supposed to go there, bud. Your castle's coming along nicely.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah,
Surely.
I'm pretty confident that I've finally figured out my lighting issues, so that hopefully, double fingers crossed, no more mob spawn in my base. or in the market at least.
You switch to bedrock and you use light blocks. That'll fix it.
Just gonna sit here and watch this master builder. You thought I was gonna say something else, weren't you, you dirty-minded little... Master builder, guys. Let's see. Not much more has been added to the courtyard, right? No, doesn't really
Nope.
look like it.
Nothing, in fact.
Oh, well. I guess I'm
I'm
just
gonna
kind of
just
showing
drop.
off for everybody else that's in here that hasn't really seen much of your builds. So. It's going to be very nice still.
Hi, my name's Roth. These are my builds.
Hey guys, this is why I built on my Minecraft server. It looks very nice, bud. Oh, you might want this. But yeah, I think I'm going to be sending people your way here very shortly, so you're welcome.
Thanks. That was not supposed to be broken.
Oh boy. That was a fail of a rocket. Oh no. I really have to figure out why my game stutters like this whenever I come back through the nether to my area. And it's only fixed whenever I restart my game. I don't think it's my shaders. If I change them real quick, I'm just curious, because that's like the one thing I haven't really done. Oh, well. Nope. Stuttering's got even worse, actually.
That's the opposite of what you wanted.
Nope, it's still stuttering really bad. But it doesn't matter anyways. We are gonna call it a night here. I'm hungry, very tired. Probably need to work on... Maybe I'll start getting like some green tea or something like that. Oh, I thought I was fixed for a second there. Turns out I wasn't. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and end things off for the night here, everybody. I will be sending everybody that is over in my main stream, the non-vertical one, on over to Rothander, because I don't think I'm able to send over any redirects to other people if they're not also vertical. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna check that really quick. Am I able to choose who to send this over to? Maybe? Maybe I can. Alright, well, I think I might be sending you everybody over to Rothander's stream. He's working on his castle. He's a great builder. The most amazing builder. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for everybody that has chatted with me tonight. I know this is a little bit on the shorter end, but it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button if you haven't done so yet. Check out all my links below for all of my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord. That'd be awesome if you went ahead and did that. Yeah, if you want to see more Soulless World content just like this, consider subscribing as well. I also want to say a huge shout out and thank you to FireDev once again for subscribing. You're awesome. And I also want to say thank you to my channel members for supporting me. You guys are absolutely amazing. And if you also want to be amazing just like my channel members, consider becoming one today. Never required, but always greatly appreciated. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.